realize I had so much about me written out here. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Principal Salyer, and the 2014 graduating class at James Wood High School. I would like to start off by saying congratulations to the graduates for completing this chapter of your lives. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be here addressing you this evening. I'm honored, but also I would have to admit I'm a little bit baffled because by the fact that you wanted me to be your commencement speaker. Upon hearing the news that you all wanted me, I thought to myself, why would they want me? I'm an old, retired football player. I'm not that funny, and I don't think high school girls think I'm cute. That was a joke, so I got the response I was looking for. No, I'm honored because I know how special of a group this is. And my first conversation with Cheryl Fisher, your class president, she shared with me some of the different adversities and challenges you all have faced to get to this point in your lives. She told me about the great contributions you made to this school and the community over the last 4 years. The journey began as freshmen, and along the way, circumstances and situations changed you for the rest of your lives. There were the deaths of 3 faculty and staff members, Mr. Cooper, Mr. Pollock, and Ms. Cox. Also fellow students, Rick Goeisen and Hunter Crane. This would have a tremendous impact on adults, let alone teenagers. Over the last 4 years, some of your classmates have chosen different paths, yet you persevered, keeping your eyes focused on the task at hand, while also leaving a lasting imprint for years to come. Therefore, I commend you. Sarah mentioned how you're known for your spirit, as she talked about you all winning the Spirit Award for the last 4 years. That is tremendous. She mentioned also about your commitment to helping others with the first Relay for Life and the donation that you all just made of $2,014 to the Evans home this year, and the class gift that you made establishing a yearly scholarship program. For me, it's easy to see why Sarah's passion came through the phone as I spoke to her. She talked about her fellow classmates, and as I spoke to her, and you could just feel her passion, and she was excited, and she truly loves this class. And as I've gotten here and I've gone around and met different people who's affiliated with the high school and seeing you seniors, I can see why you all are so tremendous. And this is a great community. I'm glad that I agreed to come here and speak to you all. Perseverance would be a word best used to describe this class. Perseverance would also be a word best used to describe me. As I look back in my life, I'm not supposed to be here tonight and address you. My story should look a lot different. As a kid growing up in the inner city of Cleveland, the son of a mother addicted to drugs, the father of an alcoholic, the brother of a sister who was murdered at 18 years old, and a brother who spent 11 years in prison. Statistics would say I was more likely to drop out of high school than to graduate from college. Little did I know that a choice I made at the age of 14 would change the course of my life. The choice was simple. It was to graduate high school and college and get a job so I could support my mom and bring a smile to her face, because I hadn't seen her smile in so many years. The message that I want to convey to you tonight is about how life is really about choices, decisions, and results. And you've heard people say about choices, decisions, and consequences, but I won't use consequences because that has a negative connotation sometimes, but it's more about choices, decisions, and results. When faced with an opportunity, a challenge, or situation, we have a choice, we make a decision, and we live with the results, good or bad. Many of you, even at the tender age of 17 or 18 years old, have made a life-altering decision. You've chosen what college or university you attend. Some of you will have decided to join the armed forces, while others will enter into the workforce immediately. Whatever path you will take next can impact you for the rest of your lives. Those of you entering into college, you'll decide what to major in, what classes to take and when, whether to pledge a sorority or fraternity. You also fight the urge to want to sleep in and skip class, now that your parents aren't there to make you go to class. And for some, the biggest choice you may have to make is what party to attend. I'm just kidding again. I know parents don't want to hear that, but let's face it, that is important to some. So I attended a party or two in my college days. But a select few have decided to join the armed forces. You've chosen to serve your community, your country, and put the well-being of others over yourself. That takes a brave and selfless person to make that decision. Risking your life for freedom and democracy is nothing short of heroic. Therefore, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart as a person who loves America. For those of you entering into the workforce, you have decided that now is the time to start your career. Perseverance will continue to be your calling card, because most likely you'll be starting at the bottom and have to work your way up the corporate ladder. As a sophomore in college, I made a decision to play football. This was significant because at the time I was on a basketball scholarship and I had dreams of playing professionally. I even told my mom when I was in elementary that I was going to buy her a house when I made it to the NBA. However, standing just 5'10" with an inconsistent jump shot and a tendency to foul, my chances weren't that great to make it in the NBA. So I decided to play football again after only playing 1 year in high school. I say that worked out for me pretty well. Despite all the odds that were stacked against me, being considered too short for my position to make it in the National Football League, I played at a Division III school, which is not the normal route you would take to make to the National Football League. I heard all kinds of negative comments that could have deterred me from pursuing my goal. Yet, I kept focused, I believed in myself, and I made sure what mattered to me most was what I kept in front of me. I also like to say, Spencer, over the course of my 16 years, I had perfect attendance as well. So it's not as impressive as your perfect attendance through school, but I think 16 years in the National Football League is pretty impressive. However, I do have one regret in my life, and is that I was so focused on providing for my family that I didn't enjoy the journey as much as I should have. And I really just realized that now that I've retired from the National Football League, that I didn't enjoy the process and the journey as much as I should have. I was so focused and committed to making sure I was doing my best, not letting my teammates down, being able to provide for my family, being able to make a better life for my mother, that I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have. And that's what I want each one of you to do. Enjoy this next part of your life. Over the next few years, you'll have great learning experiences and opportunities to grow. There will be different things that happen that shake you to your core and challenge everything that you believe in. You will have doubts, and not everyone will be supportive of your dreams. There will be monumental successes as well as some failures along the way. Yet use both as forms of character builders and continue along that path. Surround yourself with great friends not ones who peer pressure you into doing things that you know you shouldn't do, but those who challenge you to succeed and are supportive yet offer sound advice. An example is, if you want to sing and they've told you you can't sing, then you may want to listen to your friend and not pursue singing. But seriously, be a great friend to others as well. Make yourself available to a friend in need, whether to offer a word of encouragement, an ear to listen, or simply someone in the crowd cheering them on. Look for opportunities to give back. You've already established that with the donation that you've given to the Evans home. And I ran into a young lady over in the auditorium, and she had on her hat, and it's the Gandhi speech where it said, and it was from Clarissa, and it said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." There's nothing greater in life than to give back to somebody. We're not here to only worry about getting ahead in life. We're here to help others. We can't go through this life alone. Make sure you can help out with your talents, your time or your resources. One of the reasons why I'm here is because of a lady named Charlotte Kramer. And she made a commitment to our 6th grade graduating class. 74 inner city students that an older Jewish lady decided she wanted to help provide with college scholarships. Out of those 74 students, only 10 took advantage of that. I was one of the ones who benefited from her decision to give back. That's why when I made it to the National Football League, one of the things that I focused on doing was giving back. And that's why I established the London's Bridge Foundation. As you all graduate high school and go on your separate paths, remember, take time to pick up the phone to call mom and dad. Don't text. I know this is the time of text messaging and social media, but don't text. Realize most of them don't know how to text anywhere. They're old. So.
Gene Fisher can text.
And parents, realize that your job is not done. Continue to be a part of your child's growth and development. They still need you. In closing, based on you all's past, I know you have a bright future ahead, and there will be many great success stories. Make sure along the way, you laugh a lot, you cry a little, and let those you care about know that you love them. Congratulations again to the 2014 graduating class of JWHS High School. Thank you, and God bless, and allow me for being a part of this.
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. All right, we have a small gift just to show our appreciation for your willingness to serve as our commencement speaker. I think it was perfect, exactly what we needed to hear. But of course, he had to get a class t-shirt, right? Thank you very much, Mr. Fletcher.